The shy deer who found her voice. Deep in the heart of the emerald woods lived a young deer named Mira. She had a coat as soft as moss and eyes as bright as the morning dew. While the forest was full of noise, Mira loved the quiet. Mira was very shy. When she looked at the world, she saw beauty in the smallest things, like a ladybug on a leaf or the way the grass danced. Her heart was full of gentle thoughts. Other animals were much louder than Mira. Pip the monkey loved to swing from the vines with a noisy whoop and a yay. He was always moving and always shouting. High above, Zale the parrot would flap his brilliant blue wings. He called out to everyone in the forest with a sharp, happy screech. The woods were always buzzing with their games. Mira watched them from the shadows of the old oak trees. She wanted to play too, but her voice felt very small and her legs felt very wobbly. She stayed quiet and listened instead. One afternoon, a strange, thick fog rolled into the woods. It was white and heavy, like a giant woolen blanket. Suddenly, the animals could not see the paths they knew so well. Pip the monkey stopped swinging because he couldn't see the next branch. Zale the parrot landed on a stump, feeling very confused. "Where is our home?" they wondered aloud. The forest grew very cold and very still. The loud animals began to worry, their voices trembling in the dark. But Mira stood perfectly still and closed her eyes. While the others were shouting for help, Mira was listening. Far, far away, she heard a tiny sound through the mist. It was a gentle swish and a rhythmic splat gurgle. "It is the Silver River," Mira whispered to herself. She knew the river always flowed toward the safety of the meadow. She took a deep breath and found her courage. "Follow the sound of the water," Mira said. Her voice was not loud, but it was steady and clear. Pip the monkey reached out and tucked his hand into Mira's soft fur. Zale the parrot flew low, following the sound of Mira's footsteps. Mira led them carefully over hidden roots and around mossy stones, listening to the river's song the whole way. The sound of the water grew louder and louder. Roar, splash, gurgle. Suddenly, a golden light began to break through the heavy gray clouds. The fog was finally lifting. "The meadow!" Pip cheered, jumping up and down. The animals were safe at last. They looked at Mira with big, thankful eyes, realizing she had saved the day. "Thank you, Mira," Zale chirped, bowing his head. "We were so loud we couldn't hear the way home, but you were quiet enough to find it." Mira felt a warm glow in her chest. Mira realized that her voice didn't need to be loud to be heard. It just needed to be true. She wasn't just a shy deer. She was a leader with a gentle heart. From that day on, the forest was a little different. When the animals played, they sometimes stopped to listen, just like Mira. They learned that there is magic in the silence. Pip the monkey still loved to shout, but now he also loved to sit quietly with Mira. He found that the forest had many beautiful secrets if you were still enough to hear them. Zale the parrot would often fly down just to hear Mira's stories. She told him about the way the wind hummed through the pines and the song of the falling rain. Mira felt strong. She felt brave. She knew that her quiet strength was a gift, and she wasn't afraid to share it with her friends whenever they were lost. The emerald woods stayed lush and green, and whenever the fog rolled in, no one felt afraid. They knew that Mira would be there, listening for the way home. Being gentle is a powerful thing. It is the strength of the river and the wisdom of the trees, Mira smiled, knowing she had finally found her place in the world. The forest seemed to lean in to listen when Mira spoke. Her words were like soft music, bringing peace to every creature, from the smallest bug to the tallest bear. As the sun set in a blaze of orange and gold, Mira walked home with quiet confidence. She was the shy deer who found her voice, and it was the most beautiful sound in the woods.